shush. Alright, so let's... That was... Lucifer! Leave it. Are you playing on the homie island?
Everyone, one of our escapees is halfway.
Because I'm using my other headphones, so my mic is attached to my other mic. It's hard to explain. I plug them into my phone. I have 2 sets.
Make that more than one.
Mademoiselle, are you near his location?
My route is blocked. It may take me some time to reach him.
Ah, crap. Move out of that way.
Monsieur, hold on. I'm almost there.
Monsieur!
What happened?
I slew most of them. The last one got away. Grain, I need your arc gun. I'll head up to street level and keep after him. You two go that way and head him off.
Understood.
Onward.
We need to press forward.
I guess I don't matter anymore. Uh-huh. I see how it is. I am unloved. All right, how do you work it? Boy.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Percival, we've neutralized the threat on our side.
Good. I managed to capture one of the half-breeds. Rendezvous back at Regent.
Acknowledge. Let's go.
Sir, what should we do with him?
Westminster to the catacombs. We'll deal with him later.
Ah, Sir Percival. I thought the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights might be mixed up in this affray.
We had reason to suspect a rebel
Oh, we're the
incursion,
Majesty's
Commissioner.
Royal
An
Knight.
elementary conjecture. In that event, perhaps this might be of interest.
What, John?
Purely circumstantial, of course.
I call it evidence.
Well, circumstantial evidence can be a tricky animal, my dear Sir Percival. You may think it is pointing at one thing, view slightly, and you may find... We must examine every clue now, you see?
We meet in council 2 days hence. If you would do us the honor of presenting your findings.
You can expect me at Westminster. Over here, sir! Do excuse me.
Where have you been?
Bloody London traffic.
Mon général, what of the other half-breeds that escaped through Hyde Park?
Nous ne chassons pas des Anglais sur le nouveau continent. Votre témérité sera requis à un moment opportun.
Oh, they speak in French.
We'll be governed by your advice.
I'm sure you will appreciate that for the
They
time being...
speak in French.
This must
This game
remain
would be
a policeman.
perfect for Isaac.
Of course.
You'd have to keep up.
Something's amiss. The underworld in Whitechapel is known to give safe harbor to the rebellion.
Precisely what troubles me.
Why would so many half-breeds be found in Bedlam?
Some things we need to find out for ourselves.
You heard, Commissioner Doyle. It's a police investigation now.
Knights do not relinquish their authority to bureaucrats.
Percival is right. This matter should be brought before the council.
Centuries have passed, but our order has remained steadfast in its sacred mission to preserve the balance between man and half-breed. Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur. May his name be forever resplendent.
Oh, we're the Knights of the Round Table.
Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave
Among
upset by a
equals.
new
Alright, I'm on
contagion,
chapter 2 now.
rebellion.
14th
As
day
long
of
as its
October,
campaign of
18,
anarchy
Counter Night
and
Place.
terror
Okay.
is allowed to continue. The plague of lichen infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
Well, the Lord Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman Emperor Lucius, he did not trouble himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not only from without, but within. We must stand vigilant together, lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers? Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass.
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the Council.
Very
We
well.
have the Knights of the Round Table, and then we have a
What
council.
says the order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel? Aye or nay?
Nay!
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
Our order grows too prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
Leave it, Sebastian.
Caution be damned.
Sir Percival is most agitated.
You should learn it is best not to cross him when his mind is set on something. What do you make of this?
Percival seems intent on pursuing this investigation.
The Order cannot stand idly by while half-breeds roam our streets. You cannot deny that there is some truth to what Percival has said.
Need I remind you of your place, Lady Egwene? Who are you to question the Council's wisdom?
Yes, Lord Chancellor.
Do you believe the evidence enough to warrant our involvement? We have worked with less than that in the past. But we haven't always been in the right. What are we to do?
Galahad will deal with this in due time. I have a more pressing matter to attend.
As you wish.
How many of us will make the journey to America?
Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
I've heard many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built.
I can't tell if
I
he's
can promise
Irish,
you a pleasant
Scottish, or just
and
has a
speedy
very
journey
thick
across the
British accent.
Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch? Sir Lucan.
Would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival.
Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The council has spoken.
Few dared countermand your father's express wishes.
Need I remind you that we all serve at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure?
You are the Knight Commander! Make him see reason.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
I consider it an acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances arise.
Let what befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
He's gonna end up dying.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
As the Knight Commander wishes.
Well,
we're going in.
Most excellent.
When do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel. But my
Your
fa-
brother sought fit to permit us a reconnaissance. Secure the necessary materials. Isabel, a word.
Tell me, monsieur, about the Lord Chancellor.
What is it, Marquis?
Sir Lucan and Lady Igraine were adopted by him, yes?
Yes, they were.
Why would he bring them into such struggle?
Perhaps he wanted to regain a semblance of the humanity he lost. When time came to join the Order, the choice was theirs to make.
Regardless, I would not wish this life on my children.
Marquis, we need to hurry.
Oui, mon général. Avec plaisir. Monsieur.
Monsieur.
Friend Mallory's always been something of a rogue operative.
I've never known a better man.
Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence.
Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life.
A little restraint would not be ill-advised. Do look after my sister, won't you?
No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind.
Oh, you say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck and Godspeed.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Always at your service, Sir Galahad. This way, please.
Ah, Tesla. Just the man. What new developments do you have to show me?
Quite a few intriguing things, if I may say so. Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Police are investigating. And investigating.
Lycans, on the United India Company's front doorstep. What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around. Play with whatever strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
Quite an antique. Hard to believe we ever use these communicators. Nicola, how fares your friend Edison these days?
Thomas and I are not on speaking terms. The man is an idiot!
Oh, it's Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. Oh my god.
All gibberish to me. Nicola. Let me slide.
Sir Galahad. Sir Galahad. Please, this way. Here is something you may find interesting. This device allows you to convert between Edison's inefficient direct current and my superior alternating current. Quite handy for overloading and incapacitating certain electrical systems. It's comprised of an inverter, transformer, and rectifier outfitted with some brass clips to enhance the design. Oh, and a fine leather carrying case. Inside each tube is a small quantity of mercury. When the mercury is properly aligned, the device becomes operational. Please, try it. It can be a bit difficult. It must be precisely aligned. The mercury oscillates with the current.
This is like the hardest thing.
Ah. You never cease to amaze, Nicola.
I'd appreciate your expert opinion on my latest whimsy.
It's a gun.
Here.
It's a sniper.
S684 marksman carbine. Impressive.
You've always had a good eye for craftsmanship. I've outfitted this one with a telescopic sight. It's ideal for long-range shooting. I would be honored if you would test its efficacy.
With pleasure.
Your skills never cease to amaze me. Good shot.
Some muffling might be in order as well.
I'll attend to it immediately. So, are there any other of my children that you would like to meet?
The offer's tempting, but I must return to the others.
Of course. Oh, the monocular that General Lafayette requested is over there on the table.
I'll see that he gets it.
We scour the district in pairs. Isabeau, you and Lafayette take the high street from the south end. Galahad and I will move in from the north.
Why not give the Frenchman to Galahad?
Mademoiselle doubts my intentions. I promise to remain at all times the picture of chivalry.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced looking out for me.
I thought you needed no looking after.
Very well. You team with Galahad.
Mademoiselle will perhaps one day allow me to demonstrate my skill.
One day?
Remember, we are entering rebel territory. Question. It's a motto that's seen me through the centuries. Stay vigilant, all of you. We can expect hot work here.
Ah, quelle joie!
A nest of cut-purses, collaborators, and whoremongers. I knew it very differently once.
It befell in the days of Uther Pendragon, when he was king of all England, and so reigned, that there was a mighty duke in Cornwall that held war against him long time. And the duke was called the Duke of Tintagel. And so by means King Uther sent for this duke, charging him to bring his wife with him, for she was called a fair lady, and a passing wise, and her name was called Igraine. So when the duke and his wife would come unto the king, by the means of great lords they were accorded both. The king liked and loved this lady well, and he made them great cheer out of measure, and desired to have lain by her. But she was a passing good woman, and would not assent unto the king. And then she told the duke her husband, and said, I suppose that we were sent for that I should be dishonored. Wherefore, husband, I counsel you, that we depart from hence suddenly, that we may ride all night unto our own castle.
A lone chapel stood just there, offering sanctuary to travelers.
That was before even my time. The city walls had yet to come up.
Now you can smell Whitechapel from here, see.
Nothing is as it used to be, Sebastian.
True. The Order least of all. We rendezvous at the hospital. Stay on your guard.
Understood.
This way, monsieur.
Hello, Tiny. Hello, Tiny. Lucifer. Lucifer. That's my lap.
The ashes are still warm.
Hello there, boys. Join us, won't you?
Not bad.
Oi! Come on, knock the stuffing out of him! Ooh! You want more?
He's bleeding like a stuck pig, that one.
Doesn't look good. He ain't getting up. Stay down, you stupid git!
Lafayette, is it up or down?
Strange place.
That's right. Brothers and sisters, fight! Join our cause!
The Queen. You are a very ugly man. Just casually in the background.
Down with the Queen! Down with Empire! Down with the Queen! Down with Empire! Down with the Queen! Down with Empire!
Leave my feet alone!
Detriments they call you. A disgrace to the Empire. I say, it's the Empire that's a disgrace. The Queen sits in her palace on a fat arse, drinking East India tea and living off the sweat of other people's brows. Your sweat. Your
We've been
blood.
spotted. Let's move.
And how does our beloved Queen show her consideration for us poor mortals? By sending her precious knights to prowl our streets and violate our own in the name of law and order. Where is the law, I ask you? I tell you. Dead and
She's dead because of you!
Didn't care to dirty your aristocratic hands. It's all right. There's no need to be afraid.
How could I have known he was the Ripper? He was just another bloke.
He killed another one last night.
I didn't know.
Leave her be, monsieur.
I didn't know.
Don't worry. You're safe now. We should head through this door.
Oi! There's no weapons allowed in the establishment. You want to stay, you leave it here.
Bien sûr, monsieur. As a matter of fact, we were just looking for the code closet.
Give it here. And have fun, governor.
At ease, monsieur. A quick reconnaissance of the premises seems imperative.
Come on now. Don't be shy. I'm in no hurry. Take all the time you need, love.
Well,
It's your first time, isn't it?
Yes, Mum.
That's quite all right, love.
Join me upstairs, love.
Another time.
Ladies, please.
I can show you things you've never seen before.
I don't doubt it. Marky, this is no time for sport.
Stupid.
We have to find a way out of here quickly.
I have just the thing, monsieur. If one of you ladies would reach into my pocket.
Give it here, love.
Is it sufficient, monsieur?
More than sufficient, I'd say.
Upstairs, then, if you please.
Are you about ready, love? You won't forget this, I tell you. This way, love.
Get in here.
Oi! Here! What are you up to? You're in the wrong room!
Where's the little frog gone?
He's in there! With his friend!
Oi! Get out of there!
Oh! Hello? Oh. Oh.
Oi! Oi!
Toutes mes excuses, madame.
We have intruders. Get your weapons, let's go.
Lafayette. Shh. Looks like we've stirred the nest. Keep a lookout, Marquis. I need to find a way through here.
I shall be diligent, monsieur.
Sons and daughters of Britain, be merry and joyful, for we have entered a new era of prosperity. Today, our glorious empire leads the relentless march of progress as Her Majesty's army and royal knights keep a watchful eye over our motherland, holding the half-breed threat at bay. The United India Company hoists our beloved Union Jack across the globe. As you and your children enjoy the satisfaction of an honorable day's work, our factories produce goods that make England proud. As each day dawns on our magnificent empire, the sun shines on a brighter future than ever before. The future that you could be part of. Every day, ordinary citizens stand up and seize opportunities that bring them riches and a better tomorrow. You could be next. So I ask you, children of Britain, are you doing your part? Be a benefit to England. Bring honor to the Empire.
Are you still, like, there? Because if you're saying anything, I can't hear you. Unless you're muted.
shorts for bobbies, one long for nights.
Damn nights. You sure it's not the other way round? You know, 2 shorts for nights and 1 long for bobbies.
Does it matter? Just keep your eyes open for either.
Well, I mean, if it's nights, shouldn't we get some help?
Well, obviously, if we see any of those bad guys scoping around down here, we'll let the boys know.
And the same for bobbies.
For fuck's sake!
Crap. Speak, my child. Speak, my child. Yeah, I can hear you now. Like a real lesbian. I love the taste of cereal. With milk, unlike a weirdo.
Rebel down!
Shit!
Huh?
Clear.
Perhaps the rooftops are not our best path, monsieur.
You may be right. We need to find another way to the hospital.
I found a way out.
Oh, hell yeah. Someone's watching my live stream. It could be. Do 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 do. What's good? Oh, that's not terrifying at all. He's not answering. All right. Why is this giving me hard to like?
I sense that we are not welcome here.
Keep your eyes open.
It's giving me hard for Assassin's Creed vibes.
Commotion.
Look, monsieur. God did not save this queen.
Move! Lafayette, keep your head down. Take out the sniper. Shit.
Absolument, monsieur.
Reloading!
Alright. Jesus Christ, my dude. Alright. Do. Alright, there's two guys there. There's one up there. And the thing I need, I might already have.
Moving in. Give you cover.
Yes, Lafayette. There's two of them.
I'm being pinned down. Stay down. Lafayette will cover you.
Cut. Get back down.
I'm pinned down. Stay down, monsieur. I will put you cover. Get the cover, monsieur Galahad. I need to reload. I'll cover you. Rebel neutralized.
Alright. Quick look, overlook. Got one there. Okay. One more shot should do it.
Sniper subdued.
Oh!
Lafayette, take the street.
Oui.
Move up! Alright, look out! Up on the landing! Move back!
I'm being suppressed.
Stay in cover, my friend.
Boy!
Get the cover, sir. Go ahead.
Alright. Is that Lafayette? Yeah, that's Lafayette. Alright. Ah, I'm hurt. I'm down. Lord save me. You're ugly. God save the queen. Boy!
We have to keep moving. I imagine more rebels are on their way. They've blocked the way. Through the building.
Monsieur, shotgunner coming out of the building. Shotgunner neutralized.
Enemy down.
Oh, they're watching up.
More rebels in the courtyard.
I'm taking suppressing fire! Smoke out!
Shit.
Wrong bomb. What? I said wrong bomb. I threw a smoke bomb instead of a grenade. Just like a real lesbian.
So where is she?
Woman.
Where's your cat?
Mm-hmm. She was climbing in my lap earlier.
Oh, see? She
Under
likes
the
you.
blanket. And then attacking my feet.
Yeah. You should you need to take out the trash, please. I need to go out to my car.
You come back in and you have the coronavirus? Mm.
Well, I need to put these poles out there and then put these bags out there in the car because I'm going to take all these bags and put them in storage until you get that room done.
It's corona time.
It's okay, you're going to work on your room sometime. You're going to work some of your room tonight.
Rebel down! I'm being pinned down! I'll give you cover! Let my head will cover you! Bloody hell! I'm reloading!
Why?
Because she was laying on Aunt Jessica's shorts.
Was she here this morning?
No. Aunt Jessica left a pair of gray shorts that are on my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the cat likes to lay on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I took pictures and sent them to Jessica. She goes, butt face.
Cereal.
Was she meowing for me?
Mm-hmm.
unchecked mail, honey. That's it. Now I can't see.
"14-year-old me convincing myself I'm straight." Fucking bullshit.